let me say, let me welcome you officially to Palm Crest Phase 2. Right here, you are sitting on 3 villages. Palm Crest is 1,500 acres of land, 3 villages combined together. So for those of you that have always been asking me on the group, what are the names of the villages? We have 3 villages. The first one is Igbo, the second one is Banla, then the third one is Lala. So you can see that the project is very big, because if you're going back now, we're going to be passing here, and you're going to be seeing how big it is. So after the speech, we're going to be going to the nursery settings. For those that have not seen the nursery setup, we're going to see. All right, so simply, what is a Palm Crest? Palm Crest is an oil palm investment where you buy the land. Reftop Homes, being the developer of the project, help you to plant palm trees on it, nurture it, process it, sell it to the market. They hand over your investment to you. So what's the vision of this project? The vision of Palm Crest is so simple. Is that in the next few years, we want to become the largest oil palm exporter in West Africa. For those of us that don't know, Nigeria spends $600 million every year to import palm oil. You can Google it if you're with your phone. So the palm oil industry is wide. Nigeria is supposed to be ranking one of the third exporters of palm oil, but we are ranking, I think, fourth now. I think one other country or third. Okay, we are ranking number 5. Sorry, but I didn't do research about that. All right, so that is the vision behind Palm Crest. Talking of security, because I've gotten these questions like, has Reftop done project like this before? What are the securities in place? What if anything happens to the company? How will I get my money back? Number 1, talking of the land we are using for the project has C of O. The land has C of O, a verifiable one, that if you want, we can release it for you to go and check. So it has C of O. Talking of the crops, there is insurance on the crops. So those of us that are aware, we released insurance policies a while ago. That's to ensure that if anything happens to the crops, everybody gets compensated, that your money is not lost, because this is Nigeria. And also, talking of experience, who are the people, who are the partners managing the farm? Just last week, some of our team were in Abuja, so we are now certified by Ogun. For those of us that know OPAN, they are the Oil Palm Producers Association of Nigeria. They have the certificate and the capacity to export palm oil outside Nigeria. So we are in partnership with them. And also, in few weeks coming, I think before this month runs out, our certificate as a member of Chamber of Commerce will be out.
Wow.
So we are not putting people's money together to go and relax. Because I've gotten these things on the group that what is Reftop doing on phase 1. Phase 1, to give you update, planting is fully completed. It's 1,000 hectares of land and we fully planted. I was talking to somebody as I was coming that the fencing of phase 1 is going to be commencing the end of this month. We are still negotiating with the materials we are using because we are not using block. Because it's farm. To those of us that know that iron that they used to demarcate road. So that's what the barbed wire, the strong one, that's what we're using. And for maintenance of who will be in charge of the farm, who are the people on the farm, you can see that for phase 2 we are building. You can see somebody is carving something there. That's for people that are doing nursery planting. People that are doing nursery planting for this phase 2. So people have always asked me that if I invest, how long will it take for my investment to start counting? And I've always let people know that the moment you make initial deposit, this is what happens. On the layout, we go there, we mark that, okay, Mr. A has bought this portion. Then we send information to our farm managers. They start preparing your nursery. They start preparing your nursery immediately. So the moment you complete payments, we move them to the main site. Why didn't we plant for people the moment they start paying? If you pay initial deposit and we plant for you, you can come back tomorrow and say you are not doing it again. Am I right? Yes. So that would be a loss on the company. So that's why we ensure that the moment you complete payment, that's when planting starts for you. And also, which document will I get if I buy? Can I resell in the future? Can I manage it myself? Now, this property gives you full ownership access. You will be given deed of assignment. For those that have made the initial deposit here, those that have bought here, you see that you are given receipt and contract of sales. Yeah. That's why we advise that you go through the contract very well. You go through the contract very well. Then if you have any question, reach out to our team. Reach out to anybody that is your middleman or whatever. So you reach out to your team on the question of payment within period of 3 months. We are going to process your survey, your deed, allocation letter for you. That gives you that in tomorrow, if you can come up and say, this palm, this thing, I don't want to do it again. And we can say, okay, fine. You want to take over your land, you are free. You want to manage the palm plantation yourself, you are free. Last week, we were in the Ascetium Capital office in Abuja, and they are proposing to us that they want us to release 1,000 hectares of this portion to them. To those that know Nimasa, we were in their office in Apapa. I and my colleague with one other one. Those of us that know Mr. Daniel, we were there also. Nimasa is aiming for 1,500 hectares. This place. So it's not like this company just sprang up somewhere and people are having trust issue. If we are doing something that will not last, we will not involve government bodies.
Yes.
If we are doing something that will not last, we will not involve government bodies. That's what I tell people. That is why when you ask for our EFCC SCOMO certificate, we'll release it. Somebody have reached out to me that if anything happens, who will I report to? I said, you're fine. So I said, you're fine to report to EFCC. There's Lacera. Because RefTop also have agreed. Now, talking of top as grow investment for clear and to right. Those of us that back we go 3 years, we did we did of about 1,000 hectares in so did soya business. From there, we private plant. So it's not that we just and we boom to the, so it's thing that is back, and if it's not legit government bodies, so because the whole world and we question that we're going to do questions, any question answered. If you have anything I said, feel free. I can always tell people I never get tired of talking. Ask your question.
Yes, what I want to know